Frances noticed the changes too. One afternoon, she found Christine sitting in a corner of the hospital garden, lost in thought. "You know he's different now," Frances said, sitting beside her. "He asks about patients, not profits. He listens. He apologizes when he's wrong. He's not trying to impress you. He's trying to be better, whether you choose him or not." Christine sighed, tears stinging. "I'm scared," she admitted. "What if he hurts me again?" Frances squeezed her hand. "Then you'll survive again. But if you don't at least admit you still love him, you'll be hurting yourself." Christine looked up and saw Rodney through the glass, adjusting Jamie's blanket and laughing at something she said. The sight pulled at her heart like a memory and a promise mixed together. The day Jamie finally rang the bell to mark the end of her treatment, the hospital ward erupted in applause. Nurses clapped, patients smiled, and Frances wiped her eyes with the back of her hand. Donald stood beside Christine, his expression soft with pride. Rodney was there too, hands shoved in his pockets, eyes shining. Jamie hugged both men, whispering, "Thank you," with a sincerity that made their throats tighten. For the first time, they all stood together without tension, just relief. That evening, under strings of soft fairy lights on the rooftop of one of Rodney's hotels, they gathered for a small celebration. At some point, Donald caught Christine watching Rodney and gave her a knowing, gentle smile. "You don't need my permission to follow your heart," he said quietly. Then, with quiet grace, he stepped aside, blending into the background. In a private corner, Rodney and Christine unfolded the original marriage contract and the open marriage amendment. "This time," she said, holding a lighter to the edge of the paper, "we're not negotiating my worth." Flames ate through the words that had once caged them both. Rodney's voice shook. "And I'm not asking for an open marriage," he replied. "I'm asking for an open life with you. No fine print." She studied his face for a long moment, the regret, the growth, the love, then nodded, tears spilling over. "Then let's start again," she whispered. Not as a contract wife and a scared husband, but as two people who had been broken, humbled, and were finally ready to choose each other, fully, freely, and for real. Here's the Bible verse: "Love is patient, love is kind. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 and 7. Moral of the story: love is not proven by contracts, convenience,